little bit more of limelight than over at Iowa Western last year, right? I mean, what is this like for you getting to be here in the CWS final?
It's awesome. I don't really know how else to explain it. I mean, it's awesome. It's what you dream of as a kid. Yeah, I mean, I honestly wouldn't have thought that I would be here last year, and now that I'm here, it's unbelievable. It's awesome being here, and I wouldn't want to be here with any other team.
What was your biggest takeaway from your experience there that you've tried to carry with you this season?
Just kind of getting in the routine of being a college athlete. When I got on campus, it was tough for me to kind of balance the whole school and baseball part, and I didn't realize how much of a factor that is. But going to Tennessee actually kind of helped me a lot more. They got a lot more people over there willing to help with that stuff, and being able to balance that is probably the biggest thing.
What's been the biggest adjustment?
Honestly, all of this. I mean, we didn't have all this last year. It's playing in front of 15 fans to go and playing in front of 7,000 fans and 25,000 fans. So the jump of playing in front of people and being around a bunch of different faces and talking in front of cameras and stuff like that has been probably the biggest adjustment.
Is it different does it hit different being here, knowing that last year, I mean, you felt so far away, but I mean, you're just across the river, driving by this stadium. I mean, just how unrealistic last year did being actually inside of this stadium feel?
Right. I actually came here to watch them last year. So I think, it's really, it's surreal being here and being in the College World Series final. I think it's unbelievably surreal. And I wouldn't have, like I said, I wouldn't have thought I'd be here last year. But now that we're here, I mean, it's reality. It probably won't hit me until we leave, but we got 2 more games left. So.
When you're sitting there, you're watching like CWS as a player. I mean, at what point is it hitting you like, man, I wish I could be part of this. I wish I could be in this. When you're sitting there in the stands last year.
Absolutely. I mean, I came here now with 3 of my friends, something like that. And believe it or not, I was actually with some of Hunt's family out in the outfield last year. So I was kind of talking to them as watching him play before I even knew him, which was a cool experience, and being able to get on campus and kind of talk to him about that. But when I was sitting there watching the game, all I could think about is wanting to be on the field and wanting to be a part of the action. So
when you say that you were talking to his parents, did you know him before, or just happenstance, like we're sitting next to
It
him?
was just a coincidence. I didn't know him. I didn't know who he was. And I sat down and we got to talking with his family, and obviously they're pretty nice, but they told us, and it's kind of crazy that fast forward, 3-4 months later, I'm teammates with him, and now, obviously now we're in the same spot as last year and even further. So.
And how have you tried to stay ready for if your name is called, and what would it mean for you to toe the bump this weekend?
It'd be awesome. It's the same as, a regular weekend series. I mean, the prep has been the same, and you just got to be ready when your name's called, and I will be. So.
How do you try to treat it like any other weekend series? I'm sure sometimes it's a little easier said than done.
Yeah, I mean, definitely in the beginning of the tournament is a little different, going game, 2 days off, game, whatever. But now that it's a 3-game series on the weekend, I feel like it's just back to our normal routine.
What do you have to say about, how Iowa Western maybe helped you prepare for this step along the way? I know it was one step, but I mean, just, how did that prepare you to get to this point?
I mean, like I said, I think it was a huge turning point in my career. Being able to be around those coaches and those players helped me develop a little bit, and obviously helped me for getting on campus this summer at Tennessee. But the success there and being able to improve as a player helped me a lot for getting on campus at Tennessee and getting to continue to develop my career. So.